Hello, I'm meteorologist Danielle Moss. I wanted to hop on and give you a quick weather update. It is Mother's Day weekend. I know a lot of people are wondering, is the rain going to stick around? And unfortunately, I have to tell you the bad news that it is. But we have a lot to talk about in the next 10 minutes. But I also want to talk a little bit about what happened this morning. It's the big talker. A lot of people are talking all about it. The buzz, you see it on social media. There was an earthquake this morning. It wasn't here in Georgia. It was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake in Greenback, Tennessee, which is way up south of Knoxville and east of Chattanooga. So not even close to us here in Atlanta. In fact, it's about 127 miles away from us here in Metro Atlanta. Let me move the share out of the way. And so that's a long way for an earthquake. And it was felt well past Metro Atlanta. People in Ackworth, people in Kennesaw, people even as far as the metro area, like in the city limits, also felt this earthquake. Here's a look at this video. You have to pay it very close attention because it happens pretty fast. But this is at around 9:04 a.m. That's when I've been seeing most of these videos. I was awake, but I didn't feel the shake myself. A lot of people just didn't feel it. If you pay close attention to the camera, you'll see it have a little bit of a shake in it right around that 9:04 mark. But it was definitely a weird situation, especially if you've never felt an earthquake. And we talked to an expert about what should we expect afterwards. Are we expecting an aftershock? And we could see one, but that will be a little bit into next week. So we'll just keep our eye on it. And that's a fair heads up in case you feel a little bit of an extra rumble in the next few days. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. You can see that this wedge system is just kind of really making a nice soupy mess right around Mississippi, Alabama, here in Georgia, even stretching far back into Louisiana as parts of Texas and even far east as into the Carolinas. So definitely a wet mess for us this evening. As you take a closer look at it, no severe weather as of right now, but honestly, a little bit earlier, right before our 6 o'clock show, we did see a tornado warning that was south of Macon. So some of these storms have been on the stronger side, just not here in Metro Atlanta or throughout our viewing area at all. In fact, most of it just normal rainfall, really heavy rainfall right now south of Macon, but we are just kind of cruising along. We've had off and on showers pretty much all day long, and as we take a look around the perimeter, we see a little bit of moisture, especially on the west side of the perimeter, but not too bad overall. Here is a live look into the Georgia Tech camera. You can see it is just kind of an icky mess. The wind's blowing, so it has a little bit of a bounce itself. It's not another earthquake. Here's a look into Noonan. You can see the raindrop right there on the camera screen. You can see the flags blowing just a little bit. It's a little bit ominous out there, but it's just a normal rainy night. Here's looking to Truist Park. I know that the Braves were away in Pittsburgh, but they won their game. So I think it's pretty cool to see how nice the stadium is. But you can see the rain and you can see the clouds off in the distance. Currently, it's 59 degrees and we have a 17-mile-an-hour wind. So that's chilly for this time of the year, and it feels like 59, but it just feels so much colder because we were so warm the last few days and weeks. We've been into the 80s already, and to feel 59 degrees, rainy and cloudy, that just doesn't feel too well. It also, look at this. We are 15 degrees colder than what we were this time yesterday here in Metro Atlanta. Gainesville, 16 degrees colder. Canton, 14 degrees colder. So it's definitely very chilly all across the state of Georgia. And unfortunately, that chill is going to be staying into the air as we head into your Mother's Day. Here's a look at our visibility, and I think that this is a good weather storyteller for us tonight. Carrollton has around 7 miles of visibility right now. That's not the case everywhere. You can see in Eatonton, where they're getting a little bit more heavy rainfall, that visibility is low. Over the next 2 hours, you could be fighting some fog. So that's a fair heads up that if you have to take mom anywhere for brunch or church in the morning, you want to take it really easy, especially if you're maybe going to a sunrise service or something that's super early, even overnight tonight into our overnight hours. As this rainfall continues to just kind of recycle itself, around 11 p.m. here in Metro Atlanta, our visibility could be less than 4 miles. And then we start to see that dense fog really start to develop around 3:30 a.m. Maybe you work the graveyard shift. You definitely want to make sure that you are paying close attention to that. Just keep those low beams on and allow a little extra time. Even South Georgia, if you're traveling to go see your mom in the morning, maybe trying to get early on the road, make sure that you are prepared for that fog that could be developing. North Georgia mountains, you all could be saying mostly clear, but we will all start to see that fog kind of dissipate as we head into like the 11 a.m. hour. As far as our highs are concerned, for tomorrow, it's going to be another chilly day. Not as rainy as what we saw today, but still well below our average. We should be near 80 degrees, and we're not going to get close to that. Here in Metro Atlanta, maybe around 68, 69 degrees, into the lower 70s in Peachtree City, Carrollton, Covington, in Clayton in the North Georgia mountains, around 66 degrees. As you prepare for your Mother's Day forecast, it's just going to be one of those days where you want to just be prepared for that rainfall. Will it rain just continuously all day? No, which is good. However, you need to just be prepared in case you run into one of those showers. And like today, I got out of brunch and it was raining on me. So you want to make sure that you have your umbrella handy in case you're going out. And it looks like the rainfall is really going to start to pick up into the evening hours. In the morning, things aren't as wet. Still some light rain showers, but the heavier rain will be coming around 5 p.m. for your Monday. Let's time it all out for you. Overnight tonight, we'll start to see it dry out just a little bit, but by 5 o'clock in the morning, some of those rain showers will start to redevelop just a little bit. We get a little bit of a break in the early morning, and then by 2:30, you can see maybe even a few rumbles of thunder that could be developing by Sunday at 2:30. And then by 5 p.m., looks like all the models are agreeing for some pretty heavy rainfall for Sunday evening, and then it could be continuing. So like 9 or 10 o'clock for your Monday night. I would like to say that we'll be done with the rainfall then, but we're not. Unfortunately, this wedge system is just going to keep us in the soup, as Chesley likes to say, into your Monday morning. So just be prepared that the rainfall is not going to be over just yet. And this is what we're tracking. Our rain could be continuing until maybe even Thursday. Then after we get into Thursday, our temperatures, they skyrocket. I mean, well past our average of 80 degrees, close to 90 degrees, and we could be a little bit drier, but we're not going to stay dry for long. We'll have another chance for some rain as we head into the weekend. In fact, as far as our rain chances are concerned, Sunday and Monday, the rain percentages around 60 to 70%. They start to fall off as we head into midweek. And then by Thursday, that's when we'll start to see it dry out and those temperatures really climb up. So here is a look at our extended forecast for your Monday, right? This is the heavy rainfall that I was telling you. It looks like Monday morning commute could definitely be a little bit messy. And as we advance this, as we head into your Monday afternoon at lunchtime, the rainfall will be continuing. Then by Tuesday, it gets a little bit more sporadic, but we still have to keep that rain chance in. It doesn't look like it's just going to be a complete washout through the next few days, just unfortunately a continuation of a chance for some rain. Here's a look at our long range future cast. Sunday evening, you can see, follow along with the time up there. Sunday evening, we've been definitely having some rain showers. And as we continue on with our long range future cast, that rain, and this looks a lot heavier than it's actually going to be. The rain's going to be continuing for multiple days. And that's just, not what you want to hear. We get a little bit of a break on Wednesday. That's why the rain chance on Wednesday's maybe around a 20% chance. But then on Thursday, we'll start to see things drying out. Cloud cover will start to build in, and then maybe some more rainfall as we head into the weekend. Now, how much rain are we expecting? That is a great question. Here's a look at our model rainfall between now and next Saturday, about 6-7 days worth of collection, maybe another 2 inches. So if you live in a flood prone area, you want to make sure that you are weather aware, because we're getting a lot of heavy rainfall once again, at least throughout now until Thursday. And we've already gotten a lot of heavy rainfall from today and even overnight to last night. So just make sure that you are aware of that. Once again, here is a look into our long range future cast for that. So what do you need to know? We've already been talking about that weekend rain chance. So you want to make sure that you are prepared for that. And in fact, here is a look at our 7-day forecast. This is not too bad of a 7-day. Our temperatures are that's funky. Our temperatures are going to be chilly as we head into your Sunday, around 68 degrees. Rain chances are definitely in there. Heavy rainfall at times, specifically for your Mother's Day evening, around 5 p.m. If you're going to take mom to go, eat, make sure you are prepared. Maybe take her to a movie. That'll be a good chance to be inside and get out of the rain. Temperatures will be rising as we head into the next few days. Thunderstorms definitely possible. Thursday, I don't know what's going on with Thursday's temperature, but we're not going to be 150 degrees. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be more like 88 or 89, and that could feel like that, but it's not going to be that temperature. Overall, though, not too bad of a week. I think, though, within the next 24 to 48 hours, your main concern should be this rainfall that we're seeing, as well as the potential for some fog to develop. develop and that rain to continue at least through maybe midweek or beyond. Here is another look into our Georgia Tech cam as we head looking into the Mercedes-Benz. You can see the wind blowing those trees out there. It's chilly out there. Be prepared for the chill to continue as well into your Sunday. Dress appropriately. Make sure that you are aware in case there's any rain. Good news is we're not looking at any severe weather. Once again, I'm meteorologist Danielle Moss, and we'll have another update. In fact, I will see you on air on 11 Alive or here on 11 Alive Plus on the mainstream at around 11 p.m.